The Mental Health Act of 1963 laid the groundwork for a mindset shift regarding the mental health in the United States. As mental institutions around the country, which at the time held some 500,000 mentally ill, began to acquire an unscrupulous reputation regarding unethical treatment, the Kennedy administration decided that it was time for a change in the mental health system. On October 31, 1963, just weeks before Kennedy was assassinated, he signed his final piece of legislation, the Mental Health Act. The vision behind the law was to remove the burden of the mentally ill from institutions and place much of the responsibility of caring for the mentally ill on the local communities by providing everyone access to community mental health facilities around the country. With improvements in medication and care for persons with mental illness, people who suffered from mental illness could live within their own home longer, and the need for institutions was diminishing. The legislation was twofold. So it would provide funds to build community health centers in local communities so that people that had once been institutionalized and now living back at home in their own towns could have access to services such as counseling and medication regulation at home. And then secondly, he also provided funding to the centers in the community for education and research and prevention. And that was key for Kennedy, that they would have both. And this would all be through communities in their, with health institutions within their communities. And they could research and provide prevention and help keep illness from getting worse so that they would have to be put in institutions. And they could live within their communities longer. The law simply stated that it was to provide assistance in combating mental retardation through grants for construction of research centers and grants for facilities for the mentally retarded and assistance in improving mental health through grants for construction of community mental health centers and for other purposes. Thank you.